I live on the 12th floor, where the city hum turns thin and electric. At night, the radiator ticks, the L train breathes in the distance, and the walls keep their secrets. The first call came at 12:17 a.m. Unknown number. I let it ring out. The second call came at 12:23. I answered. At first, nothing. Then a faraway sound, like someone softly weeping in a stairwell. "Help," a voice breathed, thin as thread. I said hello twice, 3 times. The line went dead. I told myself it was a prank. The city makes ghosts out of echoes. I brushed my teeth, set out tomorrow's shirt, checked the lock, checked it again. At 12:41, the phone buzzed once more. "Please," the voice said. "Please." Then a small, wet noise I didn't want to name. "It's so dark." I felt my mouth go dry. "Where are you?" I asked. "Tell me where you are." The answer was too soft to catch. Then the line filled with a distant siren and cut. I tried calling back. Voicemail. I checked recent calls. The number still showed unknown. The city outside had that hollow, late-hour emptiness, like a theater after the audience has gone home. The third call arrived at 1:06. The voice was closer. "It hurts," it said. "I can't move my..." Silence. Then a thin, shuddering breath. I told them I'd call 911. "Please don't hang up," they begged. "Just stay." The paramedic on 911 asked for cross streets. I had none. No caller ID, no landmarks. "Sir, we need a location," she said. Professional, steady. The weeping grew louder in my ear. A private storm. "Do you hear traffic?" "A bridge? A train?" I asked the voice. "I hear you," it said. "You were there." My stomach turned. A memory flashed and refused to leave. Wet asphalt, hazard lights strobing, a shape on the crosswalk. Months ago, late rain. The way I stood on the curb and told myself someone else would step forward. Someone braver. "You heard me," the voice said now, barely there. I said, "Help." I felt the old excuse bloom and wither in the same breath. I wasn't the driver. I wasn't the cause. I just didn't move. We were a flock of eyes and no wings. I opened my laptop, pulled up archived local news, searching the date I kept trying to forget. Hit and run, young adult, no suspect named. Vigil candles along Division. A photo of smiling eyes I didn't deserve to see. I closed the screen. It felt like shutting a coffin. The fourth call buzzed my palm at 1:44. I didn't say hello. "I'm here," I whispered. "I know," said the voice. "You stood in the rain and measured the distance between your shoes and my blood." I slid down the wall to the floor. "Where are you?" I asked again, pleading. "Tell me and I'll come." The building's pipes clanged. 1, 2, 3 knocks. Air moved through the vent like a sigh. On the line, that tiny breath. "Inside," it said. "I never left." I pressed the phone to my chest and listened. Not to the caller, to my apartment. My fridge's faint hum, the radiator's tick, and under everything, my own pulse, drumming hard and guilty. I lifted the phone again. The call timer kept climbing. Name, unknown, number --. "Say your name," I breathed. The voice didn't answer. Instead, a wet swallow, a thread of a word. Why? A question for the night I'd rehearsed and smothered. Why didn't I step forward? Why didn't I kneel? Why did I let rain speak for me? I went to the mirror. My face looked like a stranger's, drawn, hollowed out by the hour. The phone pressed hot to my ear. "I hear you," I said. "I'm sorry." The voice answered, softly, with my voice. "I know." The screen flickered. For a second, the caller banner glitched. Voicemail. Me. Then back to unknown. The hallway filled with a faint smell of rain that wasn't there. The realization settled, heavy and exact. The calls were mine. Guilt speaking back, stitching a mouth to the night. "If you could go back," my voice asked my voice, "would you?" I walked to the door, turned the deadbolt, and opened to the quiet corridor. At the far end, where the exit sign glowed red, a single tea light flickered on the carpet. Illegal, absurd, and perfect. I knelt beside it. I said the name from the news aloud. Then I said it again and again, until it stopped sounding like a headline and started sounding like a person. The phone, still to my ear, clicked one last time and went silent. Dawn turned the window pale. I wrote a statement. I looked up the precinct. I put on my coat. As I left, the radiator gave 3 soft knocks, like a benediction. The city began to wake, and for once, I stepped forward first. The phone hasn't rung since.